What's happening, fight fans? Welcome back to the MMA Mindset. Wolkernite Fight Championship 10 now. Unbelievable that we've got to that number in such a short space of time, and we've come on leaps and bounds since the first event. But it's going down on the 18th of October. I know I've said it every other time, but this time I truly mean it. It is the biggest and best event that we are going to put on for you on the 18th of October. It is going to be unbelievable. The Road to X final is on that night. So make sure you do not miss this. I imagine tickets are going to sell out with what we've got planned. So get your tickets ASAP, links in the description, or go through the fighters. Livemma.co.uk will be providing the pay-per-view as per usual. But without further ado, for a second event in a row, obviously, hopefully we get to get to the event this time with no issues, no injuries. But I'm joined by Deck Martin. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing all right, mate. Yeah, I'm glad to be
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Well, like I said, like we were just saying there a little bit before we started recording. We've got the same fight back that you had, obviously
Yeah.
before. It was unable to go ahead. Was that important for you to make sure the same fight, same venue, same company, and it was kind of just everything was the same going into it?
It was nice. I actually met Luke on the last fight. I went to the fight night, Vulcanite 9, because I was cornering a couple of the other lads. Because I couldn't fight, I thought I'd go down the corner a few of the other lads. And I met him, and he's a nice lad. So I really did want to. I watched him fight, and it was fun. So I did want to get back in there with him.
Yeah, and getting to the like even just coming to the night of the fights and cornering and stuff, was that quite important to you as well, just to make sure that even if you weren't fighting, you were just around the sort of the
Yeah, just to make sure
setup.
I was present, and I could get a feel of it then as well. And yeah,
Yeah, well, that means this time, I know you fighting for the first time under the Wolkernite banner, but this isn't the first time that you've been around the promotion, the venue, the
yeah,
backstage. You've already kind of got a feel for it, so
yeah,
that's always good. I know it was disappointing for you to not be able to fight on the night, but you've had a little bit more time to prepare now, and we've still got a couple of months left. Is that sort
yeah.
of been good in a way that you've kind of got a little bit more time to prepare?
Yeah. In a way, yeah. It was obviously gutting because I was very ready for the first time round. It's just unfortunate. I had a surgery that I weren't expecting of at all. I had a little bit of an illness and went to the doctor and said you need emergency surgery ASAP. So that was
Yeah, it always comes
really
up at
unexpected.
the worst possible time as well.
Yeah.
So, but obviously since then, recovery wise, everything been okay, everything been fine, healthy.
I was absolutely fine the day after the last event.
Yeah, it's sod's law that you literally probably wake up the
Yeah,
day after the
yeah,
event and be like, oh my God, I could go back to training now. I feel
yeah.
absolutely fine. In terms of preparing for October now, is it just more of the same, just keeping sharp, keeping ready? Because you're kind of just really picking up from where you left off, really.
Picking up exactly from where I left off, just a lot more HIIT training, a lot more cardio-based training, because obviously, with me being out of it for a bit with the injury, my cardio has kind of dropped a little. So it's just building back to where I was and then picking up from there.
Yeah. How long were you out for the injury?
It were only something like 3 weeks not training at all, and then 2 or 3 weeks just waiting to recover from the surgery. So
Yeah.
like 6 weeks, but 3 of them weeks I was training really steadily.
Yeah, I think when people are forced to stop training for a little bit, it kind of brings home how much being able to do the training and get into training means to them. Did it
Yeah.
kind of, so sometimes it kind of puts it into perspective for people.
Yeah, I really wanted to get. I was desperate to get back into. I thought I'd just go in, just do the pads, really light sparring. I'm still in the motions of it, so I'm not lacking any more than what I already am. Just keeping it steady, just to prevent further injuries.
Yeah, and I know every cloud and all that. I know we'd have loved to have seen you on 9, and we probably could have got you on 10 anyway. But obviously, you're getting on 10 now. Ten's the biggest card. There's so many people wanting it.
Yeah,
We've not had to like go out and look for fighters. Fighters have all come to us, and it's kind of the cards filling itself. In terms of being part of this kind of
yeah,
the 10th event, it's a bit of a milestone, and I know we're not the biggest promotions, but it's where we want to be. It must feel pretty good to kind of be a part of the
yeah.
first bit of history.
Yeah. It feels good. Same as I said, I were at 9, and I thought it were a great venue, great card. It were all run really, really well, so it were a happy one to go to. The coaches absolutely loved it, so we are gonna try and make it like a regular venue for us at
Yeah,
our
well,
gym.
Well, that's what we like. We like to have a bit of a roster. I think loads of regional promotions have fighters coming and going, coming and going. It's good to get a bit of a
Yeah,
roster together, so you know all your fighters, you know all your coaches, you work together, and it's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
In terms of the fight now, obviously, I think you and Luke would be a bit eager to get in there. Is that how you see the fight going? Is kind of that eagerness just to kind of get it going?
Yeah, yeah, just to get in there, have a fun fight, put on a good show. That's the main thing I'm bothered about. Getting that experience again in the cage. I've never fought in a cage, so that'll be something fun. But yeah, just go in there, have fun, get more experience, and put on a good show.
Yeah.
That's the aim.
Yeah, and touch wood, obviously this time, we get to the fight. If you get to this fight, you're healthy, you're healthy after the fight. Are you wanting to jump on in December as well and kind of end off the
Yes,
year?
yes. If I'm all healthy, especially if I don't lose. If I'm absolutely battered, then maybe not. But I'd love to be if I'm all good, then I'd love to be back in December as well. Yeah,
Yeah, well, we'd love to have you back, Deck. I know it's obviously it's the second time I spoke to you now, mate, and yeah,
yeah.
really looking forward to kind of seeing you get in the cage now and put on a show. But Deck, once again, mate, thank you so much for coming on. I know it's late on in the evening, but yeah, I hope all goes well with the
Yeah,
rest of your
thanks for having
training,
me.
and yeah, we will see you on October the 18th, mate.
Lovely. Thank you.
Not a problem. Make sure, like I said, tickets, links in description, or go through Deck if you're going to come support Deck as well. It's going to be an unbelievable night of fights. Like I said, the 10th event, the biggest and best one yet, culminating in that final of the Road to X tournament, the £1,000 prize and the special edition belt. Title flights everywhere, flying all over. But once again, Deck, all the best for the fight night, and I will see you on October 18th.
Thank you. Thank
Magic.
you.
Thank you.